What's going on, guys? Justin here with Bonafide Fishing, and today we're back here in Louisiana, one of my favorite spots to fish. It's been 2 years since we've been down here, but this is an absolute honey hole, and I'm here with my good friend Tyler. He made the trip, and we've got a little wager who can catch the biggest redfish, and the loser has to drive the kayaks home.
Maybe.
That's too big for him. Too big for him. What about $100?
Deal.
You heard it here first. Biggest fish gets $100. We got the XTR130, the hottest and best kayak on the market. We're gonna put it to the test because that low draft is great as a skiff. And some of this water gets down to 6 inches. So this is the perfect vessel for this area here in Louisiana. We've also got 2 SKFs, so the Bonafide skiff, also a great kayak for really shallow water and catching redfish. We are here because of CCA Louisiana, and because of their conservation efforts, we were able to come here and catch some of the most beautiful redfish on the planet. And they're also hosting the world's largest kayak tournament, August 23rd, Ride the Bull. See you here or be square. And lastly, there is a special guest meeting us all the way from Texas. And honestly, I haven't seen any content of him catching redfish, so we're about to put him on the biggest redfish of his life in a Bonafide kayak. John, what's up, brother? Good to see you.
Good to see you too.
How often do you fish for redfish?
Not often, period.
First out of a kayak, though.
First time I ever had a kayak, for sure. Yeah.
No shit. So what's your biggest redfish?
I do have a pretty big one. I came down, like, I think maybe 3 or 4 years ago. We fished for them, like, when it was cold, and I got like a 43 and a half. Couple, like,
setting the
40s.
bar high.
Yes.
And I'm sitting here thinking, okay, if he catches a 40, he's going to be happy. But we have to go. We have to go for 45. Apparently, that's incredible.
I'll be stuck
that's
with a
awesome.
26 incher, but this is nuts, man. I'm so happy to see the sun shining.
Hey, I'm Rad Trasher from CCA Louisiana, and we're happy to host the Bonafide team. We're going to go try to get on some reds over the next couple days, and it shouldn't be hard with perfect weather. And we're going to show them a little bit about what the Louisiana culture is about, starting with crawfish on day 1. All right, look, man, the water's been rolling here. Now the seasoning are kind of getting in the air. We're all starting to smell it. It is getting time. So it's hot now, putting all the goodies in, and we're about to load it up with some crawfish, get the first batch out, which is just an appetizer. We're gonna be doing this for the next couple hours. All right, first sack, time to go in. Down in the seasoning, we'll boil them for a couple minutes, and then let them soak and let them soak up all those flavors.
We just went out for a little scouting trip. We left while all the hard work was being done. We came back, we got a feast prepared for us. A nice little crawfish boil. Let's get to eating, baby. Put that on a cracker, dude. From what I've been told, this is one of the highest honors of fish camp. It's closing time. You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here, baby. Day number 1, we haven't gotten the kayaks down in the water quite yet. It's currently 6 o'clock in the morning. We're super stoked, we're ready. The vibes are really good right now.
Getting ready. Got the SKF 117 ready to go. Wizard foot control steering. NK 180 Pro on the back. Lots of popping corks. Lots of top water. We're gonna see what happens.
The weather could not look any better. I'm actually watching redfish across the bank, swimming into where we should have been 15 minutes ago. But we're about to get out there, have a lot of fun, and hopefully the mosquitoes don't carry us away.
We are just now getting in the water. This is the first time these kayaks have seen salt, I'm sure, in a minute. And as we're loading up, rigging, twiddling with our gear, we're watching redfish just like literally 100 yards away. tailing, taunting us. Got a full moon this morning, flat, calm conditions.
I almost don't know how to fish because there's no wind.
I think it's going to be honestly a pretty fishy day for us as long as these fish do cooperate. But from what I'm seeing, just standing on the dock here, it's going to be nice. I'm excited. I've yet to catch a redfish this year, so I'm freaking itching. Let's go get them. All right, well, I'm starting off the day with actually probably one of my favorite redfish lures. I know these fish will eat a myriad of things, top water, fake shrimp, live shrimp, but I love a 3.8 inch saucy swimmer. Ever since I discovered the beauty of red fishing, it's been like my go-to. I like it in more natural colors too. I know there's a lot of debate as to what color is best for redfish. A lot of guys like to go crazy, like that, throw that electric chicken. You know, bright yellows, pinks, greens, but I like to keep it simple. I like throwing like a green pumpkin saucy swimmer on these guys, just weedless rigged on a little swim bait hook, and I like a little bit of weight. I mean, I could probably get away with just throwing obviously weightless, but a little bit of weight on that bait does allow that bait to have a little more action. Oh, big tail. I done seen a tail, y'all. I've done seen a tail. Come on, mama. Pop back up for me. Oh my God. Oh, it's a nice one. This fish is happy. It's grubbing super hard. All right, here we go. This is it, guys. This is my redemption. Oh no, he's going out. No. Stay on that bank. Stay on that bank. I just saw a nice fish. There's a happy fish. There's a happy fish right there. Got him. There we go. First one of the trip. Let's freaking go. It's a nice one too. Absolutely lit that freaking saucy swimmer up. I freaking love Louisiana, dude. I freaking love Louisiana. Oh, it's a nice one. It's a pretty fish. It is a pretty one. Oh my goodness. How I've missed redfish. How I've missed them. Come here, bud. He absolutely threw himself at that saucy swimmer. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I'm a happy dude. Nice little mid-20s in this super shallow water. Wow, what a pretty freaking specimen. It's so shallow, this fish is like standing straight up. Hey, he's in the boat. Redfish in the boat, dude. Oh, there's another one right there too. Oh, this is, dude, there is literally nothing more special than the Louisiana marsh. I mean, legitimately I think not even some of, like, almost to the point of being unarguably some of the best saltwater fishing in the world. Oh my gosh, dude. Come on, Bubba. Come on, Bubba. There we go. Look at that. Nice little rat red. She's drumming, she's humming. What a cool fish. My first Louisiana redfish of the year. And it's not a bad one. It doesn't really matter. I mean, these fish obviously get up to 50 inches. They can get enormous, but they're still so much fun to catch even at this tier, at this size. They can be such a freaking blast.
Right now I'm using a Prawn Star from Z-Man, and the idea with this, I'm gonna dead stick it for a little bit. The water is only a half a foot, but there's been some huge swells. Really big fish are coming in through these small channels. Bait fish popping everywhere. So I'm gonna dead stick the bait, give it a chance to rest for a second, and then I'll start working it in. Fish just smashed my boat. I don't know if you can see this, but my XI3 is just chugging through this mud right now. Absolutely chugging. Oh my gosh, we're letting her eat, son. Let her eat, son. We're in about 4 inches of water, y'all. We're gonna get through this son of a gun. Let her eat, baby. Letting that dog eat. I'm telling you, man. There's fish everywhere, but why are they not eating? Let her eat, baby. It doesn't make sense. We're going rogue right now. I don't know why everybody turned around and went this way, but I'm gonna go where I know there are fish that are going to bite. That is the key, because there's fish everywhere. But the water has been so shallow, we're kind of scaring them off. Me especially, because I've got the XI3. It's such a low draft. It's just spitting water everywhere. Let her eat, son.
Where is this one going? Where is this one going? Oh, there's one right there. Come on, find this one, babe. You gotta get like right on their freaking noggin sometimes. Got him, there we go. There's one, there's one. That was sweet, just blind casted. There's like a bunch over here. They're just very quietly feeding. I just saw a little ripple. Could have been a mullet. Obviously it wasn't. It was a nice red. Wow, this guy's got some colors on him. He's a little pretty one. Oh my gosh. They freaking throw down. They freaking throw. This one's a little bit bigger. I suppose I could use this as a net. That's actually probably what it's for, right? They put a net in here for me. Nice. Let's freaking go, dude. Nice red. Nice red. Fat little dude. Not very long, but pudgy. I think there was like 5 over here, and one of them was bound to hit. That one crushed it. So freaking cool. Oh, there's one right there too, dude. There's just redfish everywhere. This is literally the Mecca. Here we have it. Beautiful. Beautiful marsh rat red. It's crazy catching these fish out of just no feet of water. One last look. Send her back. Well, there she goes. Nice fish. 2 down. 2 down, more to come.
One thing that I've always said, and I stand by this rule, even today, if you ain't catching, you're snacking. On today's menu, we've got original beef smoked sausage sticks. My favorite. Nice little snap. 7 grams of protein. Natural smoke flavor added. It's delicious. Now, what pairs greatly with a nice beef stick? Can of nuts. Preferably cashews, but if you have almonds, those will work too. These are Smokehouse. Top 3, Smokehouse, wasabi. Elote is good. It depends on how seasoned they are. Some cans are different. Not all cans are created the same. These almonds are trash. Tastes like dirt. Bringing me back to life, giving me hope that I don't suck at fishing. It's gotten so bad out here, we've tied on a gulp shrimp. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna dead stick this thing. If you're from Charleston, you know what I'm talking about. Cast it out, dead stick. So let it sit there. Don't move it. Those fish will smell it. Gosh almighty. Gotta get them out of this stuff. Well, we finally got one on a popping cork. What I probably should have been using all day, but you know, try to do things different every now and then. Oh yeah, good one. Surprised I didn't lose it. This is the battle right here, getting him in the net to get his head over here. Or we'll just go that way. How about that? Well, I think that net worked. Heck yeah, dude. Not that I really know what I'm doing out here, and I've only been here 2 other times, but I went to both of the spots where I knew there might be fish, but the weather is really not helping me out at all.
The weather could not look any better.
Flat, calm conditions.
The 0 wind kind of threw things off for me. I almost don't know how to fish because there's no wind, but ultimately went back to the popping cork and a prawn star from Z-Man. I knew there was probably one sitting up against this bank. Threw it really shallow. and it took me for a ride. Honestly, I'm surprised that I landed the fish. It kind of pulled back up into the reeds, but gave me a really good fight. And first fish of the trip. Glad to see it. That's a Louisiana red for you right there.
Oh shit, there's one right here. God damn it. He's feeding. Oh, there's one right here. Come on. There's so many. What's going on? Oh my gosh, that was insane, dude. That was insane. That was ridiculous. That was the most ridiculous freaking eat of my entire life. Oh my gosh. It's a good one too. Oh my gosh, dude. That was crazy. He was just sitting there. I just threw it right in front of his face and he gobbled it. Oh my Lord. Oh my Lord. This is why Louisiana is legitimately one of the best fisheries I've ever experienced. This is a 30-incher. That's a good fish. On the old Kraken crawl, man. Kraken crawls catch more than just largemouth. Fish never done it at a kayak. This is my first time doing a kayak. It is a whirlwind. It is exciting. Let's show the fish. Oh yeah, beauty. There's the tag too. You can see it. It's all covered in moss. This fish is tagged. This is the second fish I've caught today that's tagged. Just really goes to show that catch and release does make a difference, and conservation is key. We're gonna get this guy back in the water. I wouldn't say it was a good release, but she's back. Woo! Oh my gosh. Like literally the most fun fish on earth. Like
I agree.
There's that, these and striped bass have my heart tenfold. I mean, you saw what that fish did. I mean, that's not even close to my biggest redfish ever, but they just go freaking hard. And as I was that's the coolest thing about this type of fishery is like, as I'm releasing that fish, I'm watching more push through the marsh. There's just so many targets out here. It's not one of those things where it's like, oh, you know, a good day's 5 fish. Like 5 fish is a bad day. Like you come out here to catch dozens of these guys. And if you get a 24-incher, it's fun, but obviously you're after the bulls. You're after like the, you know, those 40-inch plus monsters, and they're in here. They're definitely in here.
So the guy was feeding right up on the grass line, just knocked him right in the head with that voodoo shrimp. Just smoked it. Fun catch.
Time for a midday break. Been out here since 7 o'clock. Current time is 11:30.
First morning here in Louisiana. This place always impresses me, always. I come back here kind of thinking I know what to expect and am always genuinely surprised. This is also a pretty cool experience because it's my first time ever actually, I think, fishing in the salt off of a kayak. And we're on the XTR today. It's basically like the best of both worlds. You've got the stability and the room and the space of a skiff, but then you've also got the lightweight, you know, capability of it just being more of a kayak. So it's this nice marriage between a boat and a yak, and it's actually a lot of fun. I was able to stand on top of that, see a lot of the fish. Just about every fish I caught today I saw before casting them, and that's kind of the best thing on earth. Like there's two things that, you know, this time of year is so much fun, is that is throwing top water and then also sight fishing. And everyone here is still a little hungry for like a, you know, fish north of 35 inches. That's kind of the goal. But sweet experience. Gonna take a little R&R, grab some food, grab some drink, get back out there once the tide starts to lift, and hopefully get some bigger ones and some more fish.
Oh yeah. Just as I was running in, about to call it a day, this guy just comes waltzing on up, head down. Had no idea that I was here. Now that is what it's all about. That is so cool. Thought he was a little bit bigger. Ah, come on, baby. So cool. Oh. There he goes. He's upside down. The water's so shallow, if they flip upside down, they can't get right side up.
we go. And we're on the board, just like that. Just like that. Oh boy. Oh my gosh, he's on the other side of the boat. What the hell? That is so cool. We got one, baby. Finally. Missed a couple to start the second half of the day, but that didn't take too long, honestly, especially since we're fishing all new territory. I wanted to try something a little bit different. Go venture to a part of the marsh that I have yet to explore. Come on, you little rat. You little rascals. Red in the boat. Oh, dear God. Red in the boat. Nice. Little rat red. You can tell they're shallow and he's got mud on his tail. Cool fish. Firstly, hopefully this is first of many for the evening. I'm gonna send him back. Right back in the mud where she belongs. That was so cool. Trying to fish some like more open water spots. I feel like this is a pretty good way to maybe narrow down some of the size and try to get some bigger ones, although that was kind of a rat, that was a tiny one. But this just feels like a big fish spot, like where a big red would just call his home. You know, a nice spot for a fat, sassy one to pull up to, grub super hard, and then push back into the deeper water.
Oh, got one. Got one. Oh my gosh, he hit it as soon as it touched the water. Is this even a red? Oh my gosh, that was cool. Oh, good fish. Foul hooked him. We'll take it though. We'll take it all day. Actually, no, he ate it. He ate it. I was wondering why he was coming in weird. He's coming inside. Well, that's because it's 5 inches. Oh, yeah. Let's go, baby. So we just crossed this really shallow flat. It's about 5 inches, and all of a sudden they just started torpedoing my kayak. And before I could even turn around, there was probably 4 or 5 big ones that came through here. And as soon as that bait touched the water, he just inhaled that thing. Nice little prawn star from Z-Man. Got the kayak all muddied up. Cool stuff. Cool stuff. That's fun. It's the first opportunity today that I've had to sight cast for these reds, so that was super satisfying. Oh, but what a grueling day it's been. So this really does just kind of give you a little mood boost before going inside. Oh, slippery little burger.
Got him. That was crazy. That was cool. He wanted it. That one wanted it. Finally got one to eat. My Lord, it's been such a struggle. It's been such a struggle. That's nuts, dude. This fish is so shallow that wherever it's fighting, it's just kicking up a ton of mud. Woo-hoo. That's a good one. That's a little bit better. That's a little bit better. The bites slow down, but we are still getting bites. Still, even with the slow evening. Golly, dude. Golly. Getting this net. Getting this net, Elroy. Oh my Lord, it's so shallow. I can't even dip my net. When I'm dipping my net in the water, it's literally hitting the bottom. Whew, finally got a pretty good opportunity. There's just not enough water in the bank right now, so it's like funneled all these fish that I was chasing earlier in the marsh to just like the middle of these little ponds. And I mean, that fish barely could even fight. Like, that's how shallow it is down there. Let's get a gander at this guy and send her back. Yeah, dude, finally. You know, it's not a massive one, but as you saw there, they still go absolutely ape in the shallows, especially when there's literally no water. When your casting is essentially less than 6 inches of water. I don't know how these fish are able to thrive in here, but they're in here, and occasionally you get one to eat. Look how like almost golden that one's head is. They don't really look very red over here, probably because of the water clarity, but they're still really gorgeous in their own way. Still got the blue tip tail. Nice look. Yeah, dude, let's go. I'm gonna cradle her like a little baby. I'm gonna send her back in literally an inch of water. Wow, there she goes. Looks like a goldfish.
There's one. No, maybe not. Oh, yep. Got him. Oh, Justin. Oh, what am I doing wrong? All right, here's another one. Oh yeah, that's a good one. Turn around, turn around. We missed him, we missed him. I need a higher gear ratio. They're coming for the shrimp. He got it, he got it. Let's go. That was awesome. Right in front of the kayak, nose down to the ground, and he ate that joker. Let's go. Oh my gosh. So cool. So cool. Just as I was running in, about to call it a day, this guy just comes waltzing on up, head down. Had no idea that I was here. Now that is what it's all about. That is so cool. Oh. There he goes.
Y'all, this has been such an amazing first day. You know, I've heard, it's funny, I heard mixed things. I heard a lot of people like the PM sesh. I heard a lot of people didn't like the AM sesh. I'm flip-flopped. I thought the AM sesh was caliente. Right about when we got back out in the water, right around 3 p.m., 4 p.m., that's when the water, you could really tell, was starting to gush out. This morning it was a gradual fall, but it was dropping. Well, what's so surprising is with that water falling, you would think all the fish would clear out, all the mullet, all the crab, all the redfish. No, they stuck around. It was a little bit trickier for me to catch them because they got more spooky. There's less water. You make any sort of noise. It's funny, like sometimes I'll drop, like today I would see a fish, I'd get ready to cast, and like I'd put my paddle down, I'd put it down a little loud, and they'd go. But sometimes they'd lay flat, and you could catch up to them and then cast to them and catch them. There are, I would say, very few, if not any other place like this in the world where you can do that, where you can spook a fish, cast on them and catch them. And I will say, like, fishing off of these yaks has really opened up my perspective on fishing like this, because where I was at today was entirely off limits to any boats. Just, it's too shallow for a vessel, but it's not too shallow for the fish. So in other words, it's nice to have, you know, these bona fides that draft really, really skinny and get up in the junk.
Honestly, I might sleep in tomorrow. I might not even come out in the morning. I'll just wait until 5 o'clock tomorrow. I did not figure out the bite yesterday morning. It hasn't fished like this since I've been here. So if I go out, I got to figure something out, or I'm out there for no reason. So we'll figure it out, though.
Stay strong, FN.
Stay strong, FM. These mosquitoes are gonna find a way, just like us. We're gonna find some fish this morning. Headed back to the same cut. Honestly, I might switch things up just a little bit. Instead of heading left and going down that long channel, I'm gonna take a right into some of these bigger lakes. We do have more water, so that's perfect, but I don't think the bite's gonna get really good until about maybe 9:30, 10. But we're gonna go out there, try to get some top water this morning, and we're gonna do the daggum thing.
If we don't catch anywhere, he was just a we ain't telling him, okay?
Yeah, fair enough.
Hey, don't be the last one to wake up and fish camp. We're taking your spot.
Day 2, here we go. I'm coming for Justin. We got a little wager going on Hundy for the biggest fish. Right now, I think we're tied. Justin's winning with the most fish though, but we didn't bet on that, so it's time to go catch him up. Let's go.
Think I can cast in front of him? Oh, he turned around. Let's go. Came over here in the skinny water, baby. Come on. Little guy. But you know what? Today has been a tough day. So we'll take anything that we can get. No, it's a little red. It's a little blue tail. Wow. A little upside down shot for you. We'll see you later.
This skiff is incredible. You got so much room, you kind of do a dance on the platform. And the amount of water that we're in all day has been incredibly shallow. I mean, I'm not sure how the fish are swimming, but they're there and we're in it. And that's the only thing that's working. In deep water, I hadn't seen a fish all morning. So skiff is the way to go.
As skinny as we're having to get, there's really not many better platforms for it. You know, with foot control steering, this Whizzer foot control steering, I can literally spin 360 degrees in one spot. So you're able to kind of get back tucked in, spin it, and get out when you're ready to get out. So it's been awesome. One thing that's new that I'm trying out this weekend is basically I got the NK180 Pro on the back, but I've also got the catch mount that's allowing me to use my micro power anchor. So that's been really helpful to have both options in the back. And then also it's really easy just to get that motor out of the water by pulling this cord, and you can paddle this boat so well. It's so easy to paddle, and you can get so skinny with it with that motor out of the water too. You can just find the fish and actually get to them. Definitely looks a little shallow. Definitely seems shallow. Oh, here we go.
Got it?
Yep. There's another one.
Yeah, I see it.
I'm on. Get off of that tree. Oh, I love these fish so much. Oh, just missed the net. Woo! All right, got her tucked back up in here, really shallow. And it's a quick release.
All right, gang, we are off back in the XTR. Fixing to go cover some water today. I don't have as much time as I did this morning because I used that time to sleep in. But the nice thing about this kayak is it does have a little trolling motor, so I can move pretty quickly. There we go, come on. There we go, got one finally. We're on the board, baby. We are on the board. We are on the board. Wow, I had to fish super shallow just to get that bite. I ran up to this spot. Oh, there's a couple more over there. First red ski of the day. It took long enough. Really struggled to get that bite, but we made it happen. Just completely different conditions today. Different tide. Wind's a little bit different. The water clarity is a little bit different. These fish are spooky. They're not really moving around too much. Like a lot of these fish are just sitting. And that's exactly what this fish was doing. It was just sitting in some oysters, not eating around the oysters, but just simply chilling, bing chilling. Little redfish was just freaking hanging out. And I stuck him. It was a super subtle bite too. Not like some of the other bites we've gotten this trip. There we go. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, spazzy. Absolutely beautiful. Nice little rat red. First one of the day, man. It took me about 2 hours to get this fish, and I basically had to go and revisit some old stuff from yesterday. And let me tell you what, this spot was absolutely pumping with reds less than 24 hours ago, and now it's pretty morbid. But we're still getting them, and that's all that matters. Day number 2, first one. A little GT Buster release. That is stunning. We're back. The evening bite is over. Deemed to be kind of a challenging day, but one thing is guaranteed when you come down here, and that is lots of good vibes, lots of good southern hospitality, lots of good food, and really I think the extra is fishing. You know, hopefully you guys who are watching this video right now get on your kayak, get on your bona fide, whether it be an XTR or an RVR or a PWR, whatever it might be, and come down here and experience this. But we'll keep one thing in mind, and that is that the fishing is important. Obviously, that's why we're down here. But the real focus is just this. This is crazy. I live about 10 hours from this in Texas. And every time I come down here, it's a dream. I've been all over the world. I've been all over the United States. And top 10 for me. Top 5, I'd say, this state. And this is a new place for me, too. So, you know, I got challenged today. I got put to the test. I think I got maybe really lucky yesterday morning because today was a grind. However, we did find fish, and they did bite for everyone. I don't think anyone got skunked, but we're wrapping up day number 2. Unfortunately, I've got a bid for all to the folks tonight, and got to leave for a nice early flight in the morning. But you know, I'm happy to have experienced this waterway. It's pretty cool. Can't hate on that, right?
All right, well, we got our last day here. Yesterday was pretty tough. We're hoping that today's going to be a little stronger. I saw a decent amount of fish yesterday. They just weren't eating, but maybe today they're going to be hungry because they didn't eat yesterday. We'll see.
What's going on, guys? Gib Sherrill here with CCA. I'm actually the Ride the Bull tournament director. Just made it in last night. Excited to catch them. You know, this is kind of my stomping ground, so I've been around these parts a few times, and excited to get after it with the professionals, that's for sure. We got some Gulf shrimp, perfect size. They're nice and sturdy now. I'm sure they're gonna turn to mush later, but this is gonna be the secret weapon, I'm telling you. This is what you call a Cajun cooler.
All right, day number 3. The stress and the lack of sleep is compounding. It seems to be affecting everybody differently. Me, on the other hand, man, my hopes are still high. I haven't had a good morning all week, but today is the last day, so there's some pressure. And you know what pressure makes? Diamonds, baby. Let's get after it. Each day has fish differently. I've noticed yesterday the clouds kind of came rolling through. Today it's fully overcast, so maybe that does something to the bite. Something that we need, because we've got a long drive tomorrow and we need some fish, dadgummit. Oh, eat it, eat it. Well, this is a nice, just little float. I feel like I'm bass fishing. I'm running horizontal. Is it no, vertical. I'm running vertical with this bank over here. And this is quite nice. This long stretch of just tall reeds and grass. And I'm just casting right at the edge of the bank, just like that. Letting it sit for a second, and then moving it. Covering a ton of water right now. This is so peaceful. I'm just side saddling the kayak. I don't have my motor locked into any sort of direction. I'm just kind of adjusting it when needed. But for the most part, I'm hands-free right now. This is lovely. Oh.
All right, guys, first impressions fishing on the XTR130. I mean, this thing it's by far the nicest kayak I've ever been on. I've never seen a kayak that has a casting platform. I mean, this thing is stable. Not only can you fish off of every direction of it, it's got all the bells and whistles. You got Garmin's, power poles, I mean, foot steering. I mean, this thing is honestly insane. I've got probably more gear on here than I need. It fits it all comfortably. I can walk around on this thing, which I've never been able to do on a kayak. Absolutely in love with it. It's definitely spoiling me. A little bit tougher this morning. Sun's coming up, so we're headed to a beach the guys found yesterday. A lot of bait moving. gonna try to spot and stalk him. We're thinking with the sun up, we're gonna be able to see him a little bit better in the water here. Took the kitchen sink, but we got it done. We've been persistent at it. We've been seeing them. They've just been spooky, moving up and down the bank, and seeing a couple of guys about this size, and threw a couple of different artificials at them. They wouldn't mess with the cork, and then that took about 30 seconds of me after throwing it. I mean, he swallowed it and ran with it. Actually bent the hook. He's a lively fella. Not a lot of blue on him, but I mean, a perfect slot red. This is exactly what we've been looking for. It's been pretty tough all morning. The sun finally poked back out, and I've actually been fishing on this fish for about 20 minutes. I threw my cork right on his head, and he ate it and spit it immediately, and I've been after him for ever since. And he put up a good fight. I mean, there's actually a couple of his brothers and sisters hanging out here too. I think the sun's got him a little bit more excited, but beautiful red, got a great blue tail. I mean, this is exactly what you're looking for.
False alarm, we don't have to leave, guys. Now, how in the heck did I manage to do this?
What'd you do? Wrap them?
I mean, he absolutely choked that thing. Oh wow, they do have some teethers on them things. Oh gosh. Oh, you little dadgummit.
What is that, catfish?
Catfish. Got him. Got him. What is this? Oh yeah, come on. Get in. Get in. Oh, he's hung up. He's hung up. Hung himself up, wrapped around a stick. Oh. How in the world did you do that? Wow, that's a darker fish out here in this deeper water. I gotta say, even though this is not the biggest fish, it has to be the most rewarding. Every morning has been so challenging for me. Not any different on day 3. We came out here, the conditions are even worse. It's overcast, the wind is just killing us right now. I'm getting pushed up on this bank. But I was able to find a small little pocket over here with some flat water. Tossed a little shrimpy over there, and we pulled out the red, baby. So I'm telling you, this fish feels just as good as a 40 today because the conditions have just been killing us. But this is what we came here for. What a beautiful fish. Coming in clutch on the last day, baby. Michael Jordan in the finals. This is probably the worst part of the trip, having to break down all of our gear after having an incredible week here. Had so much fun, and this sucks because I know after this I've got a 12-hour drive back to Greenville.
We're wrapping up a great 3 days on the water here in Port Fourchon, Louisiana. It's been awesome. Man, it was fun spending time on the SKF. I hadn't had an opportunity to spend a lot of time on it yet. One really cool thing about the SKF is you can get up and sight fish really easily. And so there are parts of the marsh here where we were standing up and pretty much poling with our paddles. And it's so comfortable and stable standing in this environment. So you can really get up high, sight fish, figure out where those fish are tailing and throw at them.
The XTR130, I thought, in my opinion, was going to be the best kayak in the world for freshwater fishing, but honestly, it can go in salt. It can go both ways. That kayak performed like a dream down here, and even I had a tough 3 days, but it was just a pleasure out there fishing. It was super fun. That kayak is just well laid out. My setup overall, I wouldn't change a thing. And that was the first time that that's ever happened, you know, me being on the water, because most of this rigging does off the water, and it takes some time to kind of figure out what you want and to dial things in. But that kayak was just laid out beautifully for me, and that's all in part because of all of our R&D. You know, everything is well thought out on that kayak, you know, feature rich, and you can just place accessories exactly where you need them because of all that R&D when making that kayak. So even though the fishing was tough this week, it was awesome. The worst part about coming to Louisiana is the drive home. I'm gonna be so sad leaving this place, leaving the people here. So let's hit it, let's get it and rip it, baby.
All right, guys, the day is over. We've got the kayaks packed up, all the gear put away. I've had a fantastic weekend of fishing here. As tradition goes in Fushan, we are the corner plot, and we have this sunset bell here. Every day when the sun sets, we ring this bell, and it signifies that the day is over and the next day begins.
CCA Louisiana was organized over 40 years ago and is on the forefront of marine conservation, whether it's advocacy at the Capitol for proper fisheries management or building habitat along the coast. CCA is working for the fishermen as well as the fish along the coast of Louisiana. You know, CCA Louisiana, as well as CCA chapters around the country, all have events. We have banquets. We have the Star Tournament, the largest fishing tournament in Louisiana. We have Ride the Bull, the world's largest kayak tournament. But all of that is to increase membership and increase exposure so people can understand what we're doing for the fish as well as the habitat along Louisiana. And right now, our habitat program is going absolutely crazy. We'll build 5 reefs just in the next 6 weeks. So thanks to all the people that participate in those tournaments as well as the banquets, what you do makes our work possible.
We're a partner with CCA Louisiana, and the SKF 117 is going to be part of the Star Tournament prizes. So each region is going to have an SKF to give away as part of the kayak division, and it's a perfect boat for this environment. So we're really excited about that partnership this year, and it's going to be a great year for CCA Star.
The easiest way to learn more about CCA, go to ccastar.com. It has all the rules, divisions, weigh stations, you name it, they've got it. And special thanks to our friends from Bonafide that make the kayak division possible.